Good morning. It's turned out that it's pitch black, guys. It's 6:40 a.m. here, 5:40 a.m. in the United Kingdom. And I can hear Remy trying to break out of the kitchen, I think. Yeah, I'm recording my video in the lounge because when I went in there, Remy was fast asleep. He was like, so I just left him. Do you know what I mean? And but I think he might have surfaced now. How are you doing? You all right? I'm very tired, as you can see. I did wake up at 5:45, I think. I could have stayed in bed longer, but I did pick my phone up to check things, and then I was awake. So if I hadn't picked my phone up, I'd probably still be in bed now. But I just thought I want to get up and get on with things, you know what I mean? Excuse me. Strawberry. I prefer doing it the other way around. I like the strawberry one last. I'm doing it the wrong way around because now we've got the natural flavour. What was that one? That one was probiotics. This one is reduced cholesterol. Now I asked my AI if the supermarket's own brand were not as good as the big brands. And it said, take a picture of them. So I did. I took a picture of these products and the expensive ones, you know, the branded ones. And believe it or not, the AI said these were better. And not just because of the price. So I don't mind paying a couple of extra quid for something if it's more beneficial. You know, if it had said like, nah, that's what you're wasting your time, don't. But no. It said the other one is more expensive because of branding and stuff like that and advertising. There you go. Someone made a gif out of this the other day. Now, I know what you're thinking. If you're a miserable fucker, you're probably thinking, couldn't you have done that before you started the video? No, because I didn't want to wake my dog up. No. So I grabbed them, came in here, and this is part of my morning routine. Is speaking to my peoples on here. Yeah. No cup of tea, though, or coffee. We'll be going to the cafe shortly. The laptop's on charge there. That's ready and ready to go, if you like. Throw it in my rucksack, and I will go to the cafe and review today's Spanish football dailies for you. I review Marca, AS, and Sport, but I'm going to start doing Mundo Deportivo as well. And I'm able to do that because people support my channel. You know, the channel members, people that buy you a coffee, for example. You know, what, say, five coffees, for example, is the equivalent of a subscription to that newspaper each month. So, yeah. I used to buy them like the physical printed versions, but you can actually buy a subscription, digital subscription, and it's identical to the print version. It's just in PDF format, you know, or whatever. And the added bonus to that is that you can also access regional variations, which is good. You know, if you want to focus on a particular player in a different county of Spain, you can do that, where there's more coverage of that particular football team that player plays for. So it's really good, and it saves me going to the garage to get the papers. And I think each day used to be about just over £3 maybe for the printed version for the 3 papers. So I assume that would be about £4 with Mundo Deportivo. But the subscriptions are costing me about £10 a month, to be honest, for each one. So it's like 40, it'll be 40 a month. And, you know, I always say this to people. I think some people, you know, like, some people get butthurt when you have people that support your channel and things, but I don't think they realise how much cost goes into stuff. You know what I mean? Like, and it's not just that, you know, so for example, if we have a Saturday night stream, Saturday night steaming, as we call streaming, on our private server, you know, there's another, I don't know, 25 quid there or something. I'm not really sure. The podcast, which I'm hoping to update today, another 20 quid. That's without going into the hosting on the main site. And all the other bits and pieces that you use to make it all work. The AI, for example, 20 quid there. X, I've started using their AI, Grok 3, to do my notes in the morning. And that's just short of 40 quid a month. So it all adds up, and I wouldn't be able to do any of this without you guys, you know. It would be a lot easier for me to wing it and access, you know, newspapers online, but they're very different to the printed versions, especially if it's in English. They report very differently to what they do in Spanish. And I could wing it and think, oh, no, I'll keep that for myself. But I don't. So I just want to thank those of you that do support me, you know. I won't be able to do it without those people with the little balls next to the names in the chat. That means they're a channel member. You can become a channel member by clicking on join. I think it's under the video, or read the video description. But if you want to make me really happy, if you want to really, what's that? I tell you what I want, what I really want. I want a VIP member. We need to get more VIP members, I think. The link is in the video description. Anyway, that's enough grifting at the beginning of my video. So we're going to give a shout out to the lovely people that supported me yesterday. First, I want to talk about some numpty that left a comment on my video yesterday. Was Jurgen Klopp sacked? Fans confused over multi-million-pound payoff. And I knew this had happened, but someone jumped on and said, bullshit, clickbait. And it's like, was Jurgen Klopp sacked, ? With, you know, quotations around each end. Therefore, you're quoting someone, right? So, and then I spelled it out immediately after that, saying fans confused over multi-million-pound payoff. If you wanted to clickbait, you could have put something like suspicions around Anfield, you know, Klopp's departure. Do you know what I mean? Jurgen Klopp was sacked, ! You could have used that. You know what I mean? Like some people said that, whatever. But I try to make it clear. So whenever you see the quotations, yeah, I'm quoting someone or something. Usually when it's two, that means someone's spoken it. Do you know what I mean? Or if it's one, that can sometimes be a spin on what someone said, like a newspaper headline or something like that. But I include the quotations to say that that's not me speaking. Do you know what I mean? Like if that didn't have the quotations, was Jurgen Klopp sacked, ? That would have been me asking that question. But I did say fans confused over multi-million-pound payoff. And what it means really is when people throw the clickbait thing around, what it means is the video hasn't met their expectations of their excitement, of their hunger. They obviously came to knock one out for that video, but they're thick as two short planks because they don't read the title. But then because they're disappointed and feeling sorry and sulky, they then want to accuse you of clickbait. And you know what? I never clickbait my peoples around here. I'm not interested in newcomers to the channel that have stumbled on the channel like that. I know that my regular followers around here know how we operate. And to be honest with you, I was laying in bed thinking about this morning. I thought, clickbait, I'll fucking show you clickbait. And I was thinking I might do like Clickbait Tuesday or something like that, where you guys, right, my regulars, know that every fucking title, it would still be a genuine video, right? But I would clickbait the fuck out of them people in the title, and then you'd see what clickbait was. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you think about that video yesterday, I could have made that really, do you know what I mean? Like, clickbait it. You could have done that, you know what I mean? But yeah, you're always going to get people like that. But it is because they're thick as two short planks and don't read. Fucking idiots. And I mean, even in the video, throughout the video, I stressed what I thought about the whole thing. And was Jurgen Klopp sacked? Was questions that I saw on social media at the time. And I think if you'd have put something like, something about suspicions aroused, aroused, regarding, Jurgen Klopp exit. And then no reference of, fans confused over multi-million-pound payoff. If you'd have left bits out, then yeah, maybe you could say that. But just go fuck yourself. I'm not in the mood for you on a Monday morning anyway. Divs. Right. What we are doing, though, is over at my other YouTube channel, Meh United TV. I'm hoping to update that today, but might have to be tomorrow. MEH United TV. Search that, one word. MEH United TV, one word. Search that on YouTube. That's my other YouTube channel. We're going to clickbait them fuckers, because that's like taking piss out of banks and that. So, right, what should we do now? Oh, first of all, today's schedule. I'm going to go and do the Spanish paper review when I leave this. When I finish this. And then I'm going to, while I'm at the cafe, I'm going to stay a little bit longer, I think, and catch up with some emails, as I'm weeks behind on my emails. There'll be no bocadillos in the cafe today. I'm trying to be good from today again. Squeezed a bit of ice cream in last night, knowing that today was going to be strict. So yeah, when I leave the cafe, I'm going to go and to the supermarket and get some sensible things. So we'll do that. I'll go and research the papers, review the papers. I've got some emails that I need to send to some of you guys that have been patiently waiting. Go do my shopping. Come back and record my video about what's in the papers. There'll be no live stream this afternoon because Sundays and Mondays, as you guys will know if you're my regular viewers, my best friend Smooth that lives in America, we met on the Xbox about 20 years ago, something like that. He's my best friend, and we're separated by about 6 hours time difference. So he'd have just gone to bed as I'm started recording this, I'm sure. And Monday and Sunday afternoons Mondays and Sundays he has off. And then with the time difference, he jumps on the Xbox about 7 in the morning so that he can link up with me at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So Sundays and Mondays, we jump on there. We stream live on my other YouTube channel at Duncan Oldham, Oldham. So if this afternoon, for example, from around, UK time, 12, 1, 2, somewhere around there, if you go to my other YouTube channel, we'll be live on there. And some of you do come across and watch or talk to each other or, leave messages or whatever. So it's always nice. So Monday, in terms of weekdays, is always the different day to Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So on a Monday, we don't do a stream in the afternoon, but we do one in the evening at 7 o'clock UK. So I will host a stream tonight at 7 p.m. UK for an hour. Also, whatever. Please try and come along at 7 and not 8. Otherwise, sometimes people come and we're just going and I always feel bad, so. And then tomorrow, hopefully, we will be live at 1 o'clock in the afternoon and 6 o'clock in the evening. 1 and 6, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, penciled in. All right, so that's the schedule. Today, we will touch on anything that we need to touch on, Liverpool news-wise. Remember that YouTube only sends out a limited amount of notifications in a 24-hour window. So even if you've got the app installed and notifications turned on, I don't think that you get all my notifications when I upload new content. So you need to check the channel during the day because not everything is pushed out to you, okay? If you have Facebook, you could go to facebook.com/KopTalk TV. You could add me as a friend, Dunk, DUNK, OLDHIM. And X is at KopTalk TV. So on those platforms there, whenever I post a new video or whenever I go live, I post on there, just in case you haven't got the notification from YouTube. We also have a chat room on Telegram, which is free to join. It's a free app to download. You have to download it. It's called Telegram. It's a bit like WhatsApp, but no one has your number, or you can just register with a username. And we have hundreds of people Liverpool supporters in there from my videos, talking about Liverpool all day and all night. So you might want to mute the conversation when you go to bed. I'll tell you now that it's because there's hundreds and hundreds of people in there. They're posting links in there to, you know, all sorts of Liverpool websites. I'm not around to verify all that stuff, so don't think that everything in there is gospel. Do you know what I mean? Because they're linked to some of the clickbaity, genuine clickbaity shite and stuff, and aggregators. But that's because they're just discussing things. Oh, we're seeing what they've said. You know what I mean? So yeah, and when I go live or post a new video, I also upload the chat room. There's also a news stream as well. So I can tell you right now what the news one is. In fact, this will suffice for you if you don't want to join the chat room. And if you type into your web browser t for telegram .me t.me/KopTalk news, that will prompt you, and then you'll see the notifications in there when new content goes out. It should be in the video description as well. So, no sign of Remy. He must have gone back to bed. He must be tired today. Normally when I walk in the kitchen, he's like buzzing, but this morning he was like, his tail was wagging, but he was kind of like, early start, Dad. Do you know what I mean? Right. So there's no shout outs in terms of super chats because we didn't do any live streams yesterday. But we do have, let's have a look, some super thanks. Not many though, because I guess there hasn't been any new content added. In the cop end, here we go. This is Daryl Kenchington, and this is his YouTube channel. Daryl's been around these parts a while now. He's a really nice kid. Well, not a kid, you know what I mean? He's an adult, fully grown man, but it's just my lingo. He has a few things going on in his life, you know, and he's launched a Liverpool channel, right? So, and I think by his own admission, he'd say that he's not the most confident. You know, he's starting and it's giving him confidence, if that makes sense. So if you join his channel, hopefully, subscribe to his channel, you'll see that confidence grow. I haven't watched any content yet, but I will. That's because I keep forgetting the channel name, but he's left it in the comments now, and I keep telling him, please, Daryl, when you leave a comment, let me know. In fact, if you comment from that channel as you have done and sign off Daryl, I'll be able to work it out. You know I've got a bad memory. Anyway, first of all, Daryl, thank you for supporting me. And he's got me a coffee for this morning, and he says, Daryl here. Awesome morning briefing, Dunk. That must be, was that yesterday's? Yes. Benidorm had a cracking game, didn't they? 3-3. Yes, they did. I went to the football yesterday and we were 2-0 down in about 8 and 9 minutes. We were 4th or 5th from bottom, I can't remember. Playing third from top, and I think they were 1 point off top or something like that. And they went 1-0 up in a few minutes and then got a penalty, 2-0 down in under 10 minutes. I was like, oh, God. Anyway, as the game went on, we were 3-1 down. And to be honest with you, I'm from memory, the third goal that the other team scored shouldn't have happened, really. Do you know what I mean? It was a bit sloppy or whatever. And but somehow we fucking pulled it back to 3-3. I can't believe it. Like, honestly, it was amazing. And it was pissing down. It was pissing down. When I left my house to go to the football, you know, I jumped on the scooter because the scooter here in Spain is brilliant, right? You can park it anywhere, more or less, you know. I'm free. I'm from Yorkshire, remember? And but it was pissing down. I put my jacket, excuse me, I put my jacket on, my big coat, my cap. I had my cap, but I had to put my helmet on the bike. But I was well wrapped up, I had my gloves on. It was fucking freezing. And I got down to Benidorm, and it was not too bad. It was a bit grey, but it wasn't raining. But then as the game went on, it was pissing down. In fact, if you go to my Instagram at Duncan Oldham or Twitter, X at Duncan Oldham, I did put a video on and you'll see the rain. Yaros scored. Yeah, Yaros, my boy Yaros, man. scored again. And in fact, the manager reposted my video on his account last night as well, which is pretty cool. It's a real family-like vibe, do you know what I mean? It's like how football used to be. And I absolutely love it. I really do. It's really, really good. It gets me out. I'll be honest with you, just before I left yesterday, I looked outside at the rain coming down here and I thought, do I really want to go? And then I was like, Duncan, you're from Yorkshire, for fuck's sake. This is football. This is what football's about. Do you know what I mean? Standing in the freezing cold rain, getting wet through, cup of tea, you know, or a pie or something. No surprises there. Fuck off. I didn't have anything. Others did. I didn't. And I was like, nah, come on, have a word with yourself. And I went and I really enjoyed it. Free. So we climbed up to 6th from bottom. I think we're 5 points from relegation now. Because don't forget, we've been fucking rock bottom all season. This is amazing. And the team that we drew against, Roda, I think they were called, and now top. They went top with that point. Joint top between 3 teams. And the next game is next weekend. It's an away game up near Valencia or around Valencia somewhere. It'll be a couple of hours, which is a right fucking drag. Let me find it. Standings. So we play a team next weekend called UTL or UTL, and they're 3rd. Now, I'm just looking at the league table. You know, I told you that team went top yesterday. They're 2nd now, so there must be another game yesterday. So Castellonense, that's better. Castellonense. They're now top on 42 points. Roda, the team that we drew with yesterday, is 2nd on 39. UTL, we play them. They're 3rd on 39. And then Castellon B at 38. So we're playing a very, very difficult game. And we, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we're 5th from bottom now. We were 6th yesterday. But we're 2 points. We're now just 2 points from relegation. So things are changing in real time. I hope they stay up. I really do. Anyway, let's get back to my thing. So Daryl was saying, you know, they had a cracking game, 3-3. You can watch the games live if you search on YouTube, CF Benidorm. You'll see the fan account, not the fan account, the club's official account. And for those of you that don't know, the club's owned by David Villa. And my friend used to own the club out here, and he sold it to Villa. And it's just great. It's like watching football in the 80s, 90s. Do you know what I mean? Like, before the Premier League ruined everything. Younger people won't know. Daryl, take care. The weather wasn't too bad in the end. I was all right. FN Agent 84 on my video yesterday says, I don't YouTube AI here. Unfortunately, I have to restrict your video due to offensive language, sexual innuendos, encouraging gambling, impersonating a dietitian, animal cruelty and sexism. Dear me. Please keep up the good work, my friend. YNWA. That's because yesterday there were so many topics came up and I was like, oh, my video's so getting flagged. Because I think I had fucking, what is it? I said I had cold yesterday. And I said I need to put a water bottle on my udders, you know what I mean? And I just said, I wonder if chicks do that. I mean, none of the girls answered, actually. I noticed Sharon's responded to FN Agent. So, yeah, I mean, is hot water bottles, girls, is that a thing on you? You know what I mean? On you up a bit when you're cold, when they're, like, stinging? I was freezing. It was like that when I got off my bike yesterday. And I just put just a standard video of mine in. Oh, cheers, brother, man. You made me laugh out loud. So that's it. I don't have any more peoples to thank. No, that was it. So, but I haven't done any content, have I? You know what I mean? So maybe people will be appreciative today. we got through February, we're into March. March isn't much better, to be honest with you. But we're here, we're still here. I'm very grateful for that, by the way, God. Robbie Fowler. Yeah, so I hope you had a great weekend. If you've got time, let me know what you did. Well, if it's not private. How are you feeling? If you've been unwell recently, please let me know. Some of you often tell me you're unwell and then you disappear for a bit. It's important that you give me an update. Some of you were having, yourself or your family were having, what's the words? I can't think of a more lighter word than, I don't want to use it. Some of you, you or your families and that, been having checkups and things like that, doctors having a nosy and stuff like that. So let me know how you're doing. If it's you or a loved one, and you've told me, tomorrow we've got, I don't know how to explain it. I was going to say investigation, but I don't want to use that word. When they send you off to a specialist to get checked over, do you know what I mean? Because I think there might be something wrong with you. If you've come on here and told me that recently, about you or your partner or your friends or whatever, will you please update me? Because I'm left wondering how you got on. All right, do that, please. And that's it. If you see any exclusives today, please come back to this video and post a link or let me know. And yeah, I mean, there's not going to be a lot of content today because I've only got the morning available. This afternoon, I'll jump on my other YouTube channel, Duncan Oldham, come across. But then when I get finished with Smooth, we'll be on at 7. I'd like to do it at 6, to be honest with you. I like that 6 o'clock slot. But then that would be eating into time with him. All right, guys. Well, that's it. Please read the video description. There's a lot of information in the video description. How you can connect with me on social media and the newsletter's in there. Yeah. All right, guys. Have a great week. I know it's Monday, but yeah, we'll get through it. We'll be playing football again soon, Liverpool. I know you're probably not interested in me telling you about Spanish paper reviews, but that's to do with Liverpool. That's why we do it. Or me going to the, lower league footballs or whatever. I know why you're here. And trust me, I'm looking forward to seeing Liverpool's next game too. Okay, guys, if you appreciate the video, please thumbs up the video. Please drop me a comment if you've got time. I love hearing from you. Let me know how you are. And yeah, if you want to buy me a coffee, no beer, I don't want to drink. But if you'd like to buy me a coffee or support the channel, please hit the love heart, the thanks button under the video. If it's not there, you can also support me via the links in the video description, and you can also join the channel through the video description, I think. And also the VIP membership as well. All right, guys. Basically, it just supports the channel. If you like my content and you want to see more content, the best way of doing that is to thumbs up a video, drop me a comment, or buy me a coffee. Yeah. Not everyone can buy you a coffee, but you can thumbs up a video or drop me a comment, and that motivates me because you think, right, yeah, people do appreciate what you do. Do you know what I mean, guys? So. Anyway, have a great day, great week ahead, and we'll speak soon. I feel like I'm falling asleep there, but you guys are like, with me? All right, I need to wake up. What time is it? 8 minutes past 7 here. So the cafe will be open. Let's go and get some coffee, and we'll crack on. All right, guys, take it easy.